shout, and he's been given.
Oh, he was gone for all money.
Oh, he's got it, dropped him.
Hello and welcome to highlights of this last preliminary match in the World Series between Australia and Sri Lanka at the MCG. Very important match for the Sri Lankans. The points table at the moment sees them on the third position on 6 points, but with a negative run rate of .61, negative .61. Too far behind the West Indies. They must win this match if they are to beat the West Indies into the final. Australia already there, having had 10 points. The Australian team for today: Shane Lee is 12th man, captain Mark Taylor. Mark Waugh is going to continue in his opening role. Then Ponting, Waugh, Law, Bevan give Australia a very strong batting lineup. Craig McDermott, McGrath, Shane Warne and Paul Rifle are the bowlers. Ian Healy, the wicketkeeper. For Sri Lanka, in the match that they need to win, Kalu Witarana will again open. He's been in terrific form and at the top of the order. He'll hold a lot of keys for Sri Lanka. Aravinda De Silva. Arjuna Ranatunga comes back in and will captain the side. Tilakaratna Mahanama batting at number 7. Gives them a very strong batting lineup. Dharamasena, Vas, Vikramasinghe and Pushpakamara complete their bowling attack. Kalpagi is 12th man. Mark Taylor won the toss and elected to bat. Will pick up play in the third over. It's no wicket for 4. Shaminder Vas is the bowler. He's bowling to Mark Waugh, and in the commentary position it's Bill Laurie and with him Ian Chappell.
Shot, first boundary, superbly placed.
Good sight there for the batsman. That ball really raced over the outfield. That will immediately tell all batsmen playing in the game that the ground is cut pretty short. Once the grass is cut short here at the MCG, it can be very quick.
Beautiful day for cricket. Oh, how unlucky. He's fallen over. He's got the inside edge. I think he hit tail on the elbow. He just missed this timber. Lucky he went off there. Good bowling.
Certainly working up a bit of steam, and Taylor was very lucky there. The ball coming up and hitting him under the armpit and just dropping past the leg bail.
It's a good shot. This time he finds a gap. 4 more, so this outfield lightning fast here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. That's good for a one-day international. Gives the batsmen full value for their strokes. Nice crowd in for the start on a working day in Melbourne. Getting up towards 18 to 20,000. In the air, he's gone in. That's excellent bowling. That's a superb piece of cricket. Tied him down. Tried to play a false forcing shot. It wasn't on. That's a big breakthrough.
It's excellent bowling from Charminder Vas. He's maintained such a good length. In the end, he frustrated Mark Waugh. Tried to drive one on the rise, and I think you'll find that he gets it up near the splice. And a good catch, diving away to the left. It's Kurusingat Mahanama, in fact, who's taken the catch. It's 1 for 12.
Ponting batting at number 3 at the non-strikers end. It was the last delivery from Devas's over, and it was a good one. It picked up the in-form Mark Waugh. Taylor goes over mid-wicket, in the air, that's 4.
So that's the mistake that Pushpakamara is making. Just every now and again, one a little bit too short. And Mark Taylor is punishing him. He's hit two boundaries off Pushpakamara, both of them off the back foot. And he's hit another pull shot in addition to that one that's gone for 3.
He'd need to call for a little adjudication there, perhaps. Taylor had to stretch there towards the end.
Yes, so let's have a look, see if it was worth the shot. It was very close. Yeah, he's just got home, so good decision. In the air, and that's a good shot. Very well played. He loves them just slightly short. He plays the pull shot superbly. And he's got that one away to spoil the over for Pushpakamara. 5 runs from it. It's 1 for 27. What a shot that was from Ponting.
An old-fashioned pull shot hoik. Picked it up from round about off stump. He's always in control of that shot.
Yes, this is going to be important now. If Vikramasinghe can continue where Vos left off, if he can keep it quiet, then his captain will be very happy. Oh, and that's out, caught behind. Yes, he's got him. That's well bowled. Vikramasinghe has struck. That's a big wicket for the Sri Lankans. They've got Ricky Ponting out, and he really is a danger man.
There was a bit of bounce with that one. And it just got a thin edge. Kalavitarana has taken the catch quite safely. Well outside off stump, top edge. Nicely taken. That was actually in an awkward position by the time it got to the wicket-keeper. Sometimes they'll try to take it with their fingers pointing up, and sometimes they'll try to get in position with the fingers down. Kalavitarana did a good job there. Vikramasinghe has struck. It's 2 for 28.
Stephen Waugh is the new batsman, and that's a very good strike rate he's got there. Hasn't scored 100. Oh, and that was in the air and just wide of gully, and it's going to go for 4. Well, that was just a little unlucky. Just outside off stump, it could so easily have gone straight to the gully fieldsman. It didn't. It beat him, and it's gone to the fence. 2 for 34.
This is what's happening with the Australia men's. The 2 blue dots would indicate wickets.
Down the wicket, crack. That's 4. That's his 5th boundary. And that was a beautiful shot from Mark Taylor. Realising the urgency of the situation, advanced down the wicket and smashed it straight down the ground.
This is a shot of the captain taking charge. He knows he has to take a little bit of chances. And I think the bowler would not have wanted to take a chance at catching that. It was catchable.
Now that's down to fine leg. That's 4 more. That's very, very good batting from Mark Taylor. Vikramasinghe paying the price for straying onto his legs. Puts it away magnificently.
He's already faced 54 balls, now 32. He's been around. He's had some really good scores during this series.
That's beautifully bowled once again. Doesn't even look. He walks Mark Taylor. There's another breakthrough and a very, very important one. Vikramasinghe getting Mark Taylor with one that lifted. Beat him all hands up.
Well, great celebrations by the Sri Lankans, and well would they celebrate. This was a very difficult ball to play. Probably the first one that bounced that much. Mark Taylor really worked hard to get himself out of the way, just an outside edge, and he didn't even look at the umpire, he walked. That was really an excellent ball. Mark Taylor out for 32, Australia now 3 for 54.
Stuart Law is the new batsman for Australia, 27 years of age. He's played just 12 matches, but he's a very experienced cricketer, has played a lot of one-day cricket for Queensland.
Those are his figures so far.
Cracking shot. It's forward, don't have to run for that.
Yes, well, that was just a little bit too wide. He let that one drift a bit, and Stephen Waugh, if it's up there, especially outside off stump, he's a lovely cover driver. Not only did he hit that one beautifully, but he placed it well too. Just watch this one, just a little bit wide, and Stephen Waugh belted that one through the offside.
Through the hands of the man at short cover. Got him on the thumb as well. And maybe the wrist is in a bit of pain. It might be Aravinda de Silva, is it? So short cover there. Gurusinghe. Oh, what a pain.
Yes, he's ups and downs pain-wise, isn't he, our Guru? He looks as if he's in a lot of strife out there at the moment. That was hit quite firmly, bounced into the pitch and then went up, and he went for it with both hands. And he really is struggling. I wonder whether he hasn't perhaps dislocated a finger there. So Guru Singha's going off. He'll probably get that in a bucket of ice as soon as he can. So 23 overs, 3 for 77. Yes, just another quick look at those all-rounders.
Yes, with a great Vic Richards on top. Magnificent one-day cricketer he was. Probably the best of them as far as batting is concerned. That's in the air. There's a man out there. He should swallow this. He gets under it. He didn't get back. It goes for 4. That was a half a let-off. He didn't. He turned around in the circle. The fast bowler not backing back with the ball. It fell in and it went for 4.
Yes, the ball kept going. Vikramasinghe for a second looked as if he had it covered, but this certainly went off the meat of the bat. He hit it hard and high, and you watch him go here. He had to go back quite a long way, and despite that, he didn't quite make it. Didn't get a hand on it at any stage.
It's through. That's nicely placed. Stuart Law finding the gap, picks up 2. Oh, misfield. They run an extra 1. It's poor cricket. Half a chance goes down and a misfield at third man. It's not good enough. No ball, and through cover.
Yes, now is the time that Sri Lanka need a wicket, and conversely, now is the time that the Australians need to just consolidate.
So there's 5 inside the circle for Darren Messina. 1 at cover point on the fence, 1 at long off on the fence. It's nicely played. It's glided past the wicketkeeper's gloves. The captain, the fieldsman, is not all that quick. He'll come back to 3.
Yeah, he's not the quickest in their side, and he's had 5 matches off, so he'd be a little underdone. But he's had some injections this morning. Just nicely steered away. Doesn't he play that shot well? Looking just outside off stump, he runs away so beautifully.
Shot brings up the 100, 3 for 100.
That's the way the Australian innings has gone. Just starting to get some good overs. Starting around about the 17th, 18th over. It shows you the 3 wickets where they've fallen. But this partnership from Waugh and Law now starting to produce some good figures for Australia. Over the top, straight down the ground, and 4 runs. Beautiful shot from Stephen Waugh.
Fourth boundary for Steve Waugh, and it was effortless. No great swing of the bat. He just concentrated on the timing. Lovely shot.
The Great Southern Stand. It's a marvellous sight here at the MCG. A good crowd in. It's a beautiful day in Melbourne. Oh, that's a good shot. He got that fine. There'll be 2. Just a paddle round the corner.
Smart throw from the outfielder, getting it in on the bounce. Pushpakamara, the fieldsman, as you see Steve Waugh deliberately get that one fine.
Straight down the ground. That brings up Stephen Waugh's 50. A very good innings.
Four boundaries plus 25 singles as he's really worked the ball around both sides of the wicket.
Jayasuriya continuing from the members' end. And that's 4 more to the score. It's a beautiful shot from Stephen Waugh.
Five fours now for Steve Waugh. Good stretch there with the front leg. It suggests that the hamstring problems that he had earlier in the season are fully fixed up.
Over the top, that's a good shot. That's going to be 4 more to the score. Very good shot from Stuart Law. A good over for Australia. 3 for 143. 3 for 143. Stuart Law has moved to 42. Stephen Waugh is on 56. And Stuart Law played a beautiful shot off the last ball of the previous over. Cover drive over the top.
Lovely use of the wrists there. Once again, he didn't try and hit it hard, but just used the wrists beautifully to place it and make sure he got it over the top of cover.
That's over the top of mid-wicket, and that's going to run all the way to the boundary as well. So the Australians starting to open the shoulders. Plenty of hats around. Beautiful afternoon in Melbourne. Lots of sunscreen on, the chance to work on the tan with that sunscreen. And, the Victorians enjoying it to the full. Now that single down to fine leg brings up the 100-run partnership between Law and War. There's going to be a change from the Great Southern stand end. Push Pakamara is going to be introduced into the attack. And in the commentary position now, Tony Gregg, and with him Colin Croft.
Push Pakamara. Bit of pace he's got. Well, that's down the ground. This will be out caught. It's in the air. Yes, he's got underneath it. Got him. Yes. Arjuna Ranatunga, sore hand and all, he's hovered around underneath that one and taken a very important catch for Sri Lanka.
And well, should he be smiling? That was a very good effort by Arjuna Ranatunga. He's not a very small man, but he started looking at it immediately and just ran backward, kept his eye on the ball at all times. He's running to his right, but keeping the ball in front of him and just over his shoulder. A really well taken catch by Arjuna Ranatunga. Sri Lankan supporters are very, very happy. Short Law back to the pavilion for 47, Australia 4 for 156.
Well, Michael Bevan, his highest score 78, and that career average of 76.3 and a strike rate of 77. How's that? Oh, he's hit that one hard. And it's ended up way down at long on. Vikramasinghe has done well. He's come all the way around from deep mid-off. That one hit him on the leg and deflected away. It was hit like a rocket back at him.
Push Pakamara just leaving the field right now. He was hit just now on his knee. And he's backing up from Steve Waugh.
That's beaten the field, and that'll go all the way. Once again, Bevan latching onto a loose ball. That wasn't a good delivery. That's his first boundary. It was short and just outside off stump, and you just can't bowl there to Michael Bevan.
This was a very, very nice shot. Initial intention probably would have been to hit it over mid-off, but then it was so wide and so short. Backward point was inviting and very well executed.
So it's going to be 7 overs to go now, and Ranatunga still ringing the changes out there. It looks as if he's going to bring Jayasuriya, the left-arm orthodox spinner, into the attack.
Thick edge, and it gets past. No, it doesn't. But he still gets two. My word, that's good running. Tilgaratna there, diving sort of on top of the ball. And Bevan back for the second.
I reckon that was past him. It was just going away. That is a great effort. Two splendid pieces of cricket there. One, that despairing dive to save the boundary as the ball was going downhill, and the other one, the running between the wickets.
Look for two again. It's just wide. The man's got it. Throws in. Got to be close. Home. War quick. Very good cricket. Well, the pressure's on, the crowd loving it. This is what one-day cricket's all about, the hustle and bustle at the end as good athletes take on good athletes.
That's great running. Steve Waugh still has the legacy of that leg injury, but he really had to move here.
Indavas back into the attack from the southern end. He's the best of the bowlers, mainly because his length and line is always spot on. It's gone, it's going, it's going, it's gone! What a hit! That's a long way back. Equals his highest score in one-day international. That's a beautiful shot.
There were two great sounds there. One was the noise of bat on ball, and the other one the roar of the crowd.
goes over the top and he finds the gap.
Bill already mentioned a few moments ago that Bevan has been keeping the ball on the ground. Well, he doesn't hit much in the air. One of the reasons he's so successful, but that was beautifully judged. He just decided as it was about 3/4 of the way down the pitch that it was right in the slot. Picked it up and helped it on its way because it moved in to the left-hander from outside off stump.
This big crowd, they know a good knock when they see one. There it is. Fantastic innings. Only 113 deliveries, a strike rate of 88.5. Gone again, he's picked him up and he's whipped him over square leg. The fieldsman's charging, he won't get there. He mustn't overlook the efforts of Bevan and Waugh in the score. They've done very well, these young guys. They've risen to the challenge.
At one point, they were looking at a score of around about 195 to 205.
He beats the man at square leg. It's running. It's Aravinda de Silva. They come back for 3. Excellent running. 9 off the over. 4 for 235. There's Saraya to bowl the final over. He's done a fair job. We'll go back to 2 this time. Bowler's end. Had to hit the stumps. Good running by Stephen Waugh. He's getting a little bit jaded. He's come back after an injury. Not as free as Michael Bevan. Sweeps to backward square leg. 7 runs off the final over. So after 50 overs, it's 4 for 242.
A tremendous batting effort by the Australians, largely due to a wonderful century by Stephen Waugh. He made 102 not out from just 115 balls faced in a terrific partnership at the end with Michael Bevan, who was not out on 43. Stuart Law batted particularly well. Pushpak Amara got his wicket for 47 off just 69 balls. Prior to that, Mark Waugh on 6 and Ricky Ponting scored 5. Saw Australia get into a bit of trouble. But then Stephen Waugh and Michael Bevan, along with Stuart Law, dug them out of a hole. For Sri Lanka, the bowling card was like this. Shaminda Vas was the best of the bowlers by a long way, 10 overs, 1 for 43, and he really did go for a few in the last couple. He bowled particularly well. Pushpak Amara picked up a wicket, 1 for 47, and Vikramasinghe 2 for 33. Dharamasena De Silva and Jayasuriya didn't pick up a wicket. So it was 243 for Sri Lanka to win. It's a do-or-die situation for them.
Be a call from somewhere, I assume, from square leg. Certainly it's 4 runs. I'm just looking to see if the umpire at square legs extended his arm.
Yes, well, again, it was marginal, I suppose. But it certainly hit the gloves. That would have been a huge blow to Sri Lanka.
Man down there. Put him down. Well, that was all premeditated because, as Tony pointed out, he's been caught down a deep third man before. A strange shake of the head from McGrath.
Yes, I think McGrath misjudged this a bit. It came at him a bit quicker than he expected. He was charging in at it, and then all of a sudden, it was at his chest. So McDermott down there at third man looks as if he's got it covered. It hit him on the chest, actually, and bounced off. Yes, I don't think he knows the meaning of a defensive shot. Even that last shot, he was lining it up to push it out to mid-on and then flicked it away.
Well, there you go. As easy as you like. Just leant into it, flicked his wrists at it, rather disdainfully, and it flew way over cover.
All the Sri Lankan flags are fluttering down there. It's not a half volley, not by any stretch of the imagination. He just gave him a little bit of room there, and away it went. And have a look at the youngsters. They are loving it. He is their #1 man, that's for sure.
He was beaten by the slower ball there, but only for a fraction of a second. He gave that the same treatment. Went in the air, but between the fielders. And this is why he's so dangerous if you don't keep the ball right up to his bat. He hits straight through the line of the ball. Loves playing at the pitch of the ball.
Yes, he certainly does. And whack. Now, those of you who saw the flags flying there, can you imagine 60,000 people in the stadium in Colombo when this little youngster gets going against the Aussies during the World Cup?
Well, that's not good bowling. Whatever their plan is, it's about plan C at the moment in rating of effectiveness. The only way to do it with this fella is to get it right up in the block hole. Take your chance.
Yes, you've got to bowl up and straight and set a straight field. This short stuff he loves. That's a beautiful shot too. We don't want to detract it in any way from his performance. He is entertaining this crowd. Just have a look at this one. Very short, and he's onto it in a flash. And it's now going to be McDermott. Lou with Oren on strike now.
Well, he's played other strokes in the early part of this innings. The equal of that. He is great fun.
This is a fabulous little cricketer, this fella. Absolutely fabulous. Well, the Sri Lankans that have congregated down at third man are enjoying every second of this. They know there's a lot of runs to get here. They've got thousands of flags down there. They've packed in, and they really are loving every second of it.
There's a big appeal, and that's the first wicket. McGrath has picked up one. He needed it too. It was a good delivery. It looked as though it left Jayasuriya. Might have got the shoulder of the batter. It might have been the glove, but it was good enough to take the first wicket. There's 35 on the board.
Yes, that is a beautiful delivery. It seemed away, actually. It deserved a wicket, certainly, and it certainly pleased McGrath. He's taken a bit of a pummeling there, and the Aussies need a wicket, and they got one. Sanat Jayasuriya, 18 balls for his 3. Healy making no mistake with the catch. So, Sri Lanka, 135.
Sanka Gurusingha, man coming out now. Comes out to take the place of another left-hander, Jayasuriya, caught by Healy off McGrath.
Over the top, they race away, the fieldsman won't get it, it's 4 more. McGrath getting plenty of hammer here from the little guy. He's staring, but he's copping plenty of stick. This is a wonderful battle. Mark Taylor brings a change at the members' end. McGrath out of the attack. His rifle takes the ball for the first time. Oh, ball, and he's crunched it through short cover. Even though it's been knocked down, that'll go all the way. Brings up the 50. He moves to 44. Lou with Rana setting the world on fire here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground in front of a pretty big crowd. A vital game for his team. It's gone again. Straight down the ground, not quite off the meat of the bat, but it's running fast. It's going. McGrath's coming on it. He's got it. And he gets 3. This is one of the best hitting exhibitions I've ever seen against a quality attack on a good pitch. Well played. 51 of 31 balls. It's gone again. That'll be 4 more over the top. Superb stroke. That's good, clean stroke play. Beautifully played.
I would show you exactly where Sri Lanka are in relation to Australia's progress. Australia just lost the 4 wickets.
It's going to be in the air over Healy's head, and it's going to be 4. Rifle doing him for pace, but fortune favouring Guru Singh on this occasion, and he picks up 4 straight over the wicket-keeper's head. Gone. Very well taken from Ian Healy, a big outside edge, and Rifle gets the breakthrough. Guru Singh caught behind the big drive, but Sri Lanka lose their 2nd wicket.
Ian Healy actually helping here, but Guru Singh has done the most help in getting this wicket, in that he did not need to do that. A very big outside edge, and Paul Rifle has his wicket. Australian supporters celebrate. Guru Singh out for 17, Sri Lanka 2 for 96.
Ashan Tilakaratne is the new batsman. He comes out to join Halu Witharana. Ian Chappell's in the commentary position, and to join him, Tony Greig.
Guru Singh was desperately keen to get some runs here. He wanted to hit a 4, I think.
Just over Mark War's head on this occasion. It could be trouble. The throw is wide, though. And 100 is up in the 21st over. Ian Healy, and he's been given out. That's a very good diving effort from Healy. And they've got rid of a dangerous player in Tilakaratne.
Yes, they certainly have. They needed him to hang around for a while. Healy went a long way to his left there. He's had a bit of a tough time with the stumpings. But let's see if we can pick up where this hits. Yeah, back of the bat then, glove, I'd say. Healy goes way to his left there and makes the catch. So consecutive ducks to Tilakaratne, and that's a very happy Shane Warne. Sri Lanka 3 for 107.
Well, for a good part of this World Series competition, Aravinda De Silva has been the acting captain. He's not tonight.
And you'll see them just coming back to the fold a little bit as a result of those 2 wickets falling. There's a little bit of a dip there coming back towards the yellow line.
Oh, what a catch. Mark Waugh. Who else?
Well, they've got him. The man they wanted has eventually succumbed. He's played that pull shot so well, and on this occasion Mark Waugh was in the way. Wasn't that short. He's been homing in on leg stump. Watch the shot here. He goes for it, hits it pretty flat. Mark Waugh's right there, and in the air drags it down. So Sri Lanka 4 down now for 108.
Roshan Mahanama comes in with a bit of confidence behind him now. He's put a couple of half centuries on the board.
Australia looking for wicket here from their main striker, Glenn McGrath. He's had a wonderful summer. 17 overs to be bowled. He gets a fine 4 runs. Good start. That breaks the shackles as far as boundaries are concerned. First for 16 overs. McGrath back into the attack. Nicely played. Looked at the gaps and just glided it past Healy.
Yeah, quite deliberate. He had enough time to see it. It was quite short. And it was a good shot. Played quite deliberately.
Nicely driven into the gap. That's going towards the boundary. Rifle the chaser may not get this. It's throwing up. He gets it. So 3 more to De Silva. Beautiful cover drive.
Now this is another expensive over for McGrath.
Mahanama and De Silva out there together doing well. And the crowd enjoying it too. That's a good shot. That's gone flying away. And that's his first boundary. That really was a good shot. And this is hurting McGrath.
Well, Glenn McGrath hasn't done all that much wrong tonight, but they really have taken a fancy to his bowling. This is a magnificent shot off the back foot. Almost like a square drive. He hammered it down into the ground. And Mark Waugh, who'd brought off a brilliant save in the previous over, was just unable to get a glove to it. He timed it perfectly. The position of the head and the speed of the hands there as he opened the face, saw that ball just fly away for 4 runs.
He's got that one away as well. This may be 4. Will it beat the fieldsman? What a shot. Magnificently steered away. The Sri Lankans are beginning to turn it on, and I'm not too sure that McGrath can do anything about it. Have a look at that lot down there. They are loving every second of this. Now, let's have a look at Glenn McGrath's bowling wagon wheel. That's not a pretty sight. He's been hit for 4s all over the place. And you can see from that chart, they've mainly been from short deliveries. So the criticism that we leveled at him earlier on was he was bowling a bit too short. So Shane Warne is going to be the bowler now, and this will be a crucial time. 6 overs, 2 for 21 his figures. If he can repeat that, get 2 for 21 in the next 4 overs or so that he's got, and that could make the difference. And so the Australians now coming alive. They love seeing him bowl, especially the Victorians. Little flick of the pad and then onto the bat. Well, hello. He's not going to take a backward step. Quite right too. Looks to be pretty constructive conversation. Unfortunately, these days with the cameras everywhere, it's very difficult for the players to get away with anything. The match referee is likely to call for the tape to view the incident, and they are tossing fines around these days. He's cracked it. He thought he had him LBW, and he's whipped in there, and that's brought a smile to his face as well. He really is a great bowler, Shane Warne, and that's exactly what Australia needed.
Well, the little incident with Ian Healy may well have upset his concentration. This wasn't his best stroke. Beaten all over the shop, middle stump. What a beautiful piece of bowling from Shane Warne. Crucial wicket for Australia. Mahanama gone for 31. Sri Lanka lose their 5th wicket. It's now 5 for 180.
So Arjuna Ranatunga, 176 one-day internationals. So he really has had plenty of experience. He's already made 100 in these matches. Oh, he's got that away. That's flying down to the fence. Will it go for 4? I think so. Yes, into the fence it goes. So that's messed up McDermott's over. 7 runs from it, 5 down for 187. So that's it. 49 and 48 balls remaining. 5 wickets in hand, nothing in it. To tell you more, it's going to be Bill Laurie and Ian Chappell.
Got a big shout. He's getting him. Oh, there you go. Mark Taylor does it again. Seemed to be very short. He went across to play the pull shot, and Michael Bevan strikes a vital wicket.
Aravinda De Silva was trying to get it very fine, hence the movement across towards off stump, so that he could drag it around to fine leg, and he's plumb. He'll be disappointed with himself for missing that one. So Michael Bevan has done the trick. Aravinda De Silva is gone after a good innings, 6 for 196.
Maradama Sena joins his captain after Michael Bevan. Surprise choice by Mark Taylor. He's gone for it. There's a man out there. It's rifle. It's wide of him. They surely will get 3 as he knocks it back. 5 runs in the wicket from the over from Michael Bevan. 6 for 199. 5 overs to be bowled. Damascene runs straight to Glenn McGrath. It's gone again, straight down the ground. It beats mid-on. It's going all the way. Valuable runs for Sri Lanka. Well played.
They picked up the slower ball. Strange, they don't seem to be picking Michael Bevan so well, but on that occasion the slower ball from Glenn McGrath rolled out like a leg cutter. He picked it up. Steve Waugh had no chance.
Yes, this is a situation. It's getting intenser with each delivery. It's a line ball. It's a photo finish. We've got 4 wickets in hand. Sweeps. Gets it square into the gap. Steve Waugh. They should get 3. Dharmasena doing a great job. He's coming back to throws to the bowlers and he's in trouble. Dear, oh dear, what a great effort by Stephen Waugh. Almost nailed him at the non-striker's end.
As the Australians all season, whenever Arjuna Ranatunga has been at the crease, they always throw to his end. They feel that he's always going to be the slowest runner. On that occasion, he really had the legs pumping.
Gets it down to long off. They're coming back for the second. The throws to the keeper's end. That's good running. He may have got him. I think he's gone. He's slowed down to a walk. And I think Healy has got him on the line. That's poor running. If he's out, that is poor running by the Sri Lankan captain. I'm sure they got him.
Anxious look there at the umpire just to see if there was any indication. Stuart Law makes the throw. It's a good one on the bounce to Ian Healy, and he's just strolling at that stage. There's a good chance he's out, I'd say.
If he's got any doubt at all, he has to go with the batsman, and I think he might just get it on this occasion. It'll be very hard to give that out. We'll wait and see. He's got it, given it. Well, that is a good decision. It's a courageous one. It was very, very close. He didn't stretch in the end. He was running within himself. He was run out for 17. Great effort by Waugh in the outfield. It could be the end for Sri Lanka, but it's not over yet. They've got 3 wickets in hand at 7 for 222. He really was easing up on the line. Try and hit a boundary or 2, put bat on ball, run hard, 5 men inside the circle now. It's got that away. And it bounces, it's going to go all the way. Beautifully played, McGrath dropping short. Captain giving him every chance. He's been hammered here tonight. Three wickets in hand. They don't want to lose a wicket. Shane Warne. He's hit it out to square leg. They should get at least 2. They could get 3. They're happy with 3. That was well struck. This is a wonderful rearguard action by the bowlers. Full credit to them. 3 to tie. Nick through the slips is what they need, or down a fine leg. He's hit it. They're through it. Their gun's going to go for 4. It's going all the way. They're going 1-2. Come back for 3. It'll be a tie. So it's a tie, at least, for Sri Lanka. And they're into the finals. What a performance. Take your hat off to Sri Lanka. A fighting, courageous effort. Everybody inside the circle, but it won't really matter. They're running, and it's through. That's 4. And Sri Lanka deservedly are into the final of the Benson Hedges World Series Cup. One of the best wins you will ever see in international cricket.
Well, they did it. Sri Lanka into the final. What a finish it was. 7 for 246. Dharmasena not out 24 from 24 balls, and Chaminda Vaas not out 13. They did the job that was already set up by a wonderful innings from Kalu Witharana. 74 from 68. He thrilled the 40-odd thousand that were in at the MCG. Got tremendous support from Aravinda De Silva on 45 and Mahanama on 31. They did the job for the Sri Lankans tonight. They did the job for their country, and they can be very proud of themselves. For the Australians, the bowling, it wasn't one of their better performances with the ball. Mark Taylor alluded to that in the after-match presentation. McDermott, 10 overs 3 maidens, no wicket for 27 was the best. Glenn McGrath, have a look at that, 9.4 overs, 1 wicket for 76, one that he will always want to forget. Rifle bowled pretty well, 1 for 36. Warren bowled superbly tonight, 3 for 40, did the job. Law, Mark Waugh and Michael Bevan chipped in with some overs as well. But it was that man, Ramesh Kaluwitharana, the man of the match. What an innings he played. What a wonderful scene it was at the MCG. They all rose to him as he left the ground, and he's going to be right in there for Sri Lanka in the finals. Really the key player for them. That's the way the points table finished. Australia 8, they finished on 10 points. Sri Lanka in second place on 8, and the West Indies, unfortunately, out of the finals, finished on 6 points. So it's back to the MCG on Thursday night. What a final series it promises to be. Sri Lanka against Australia, the first final, 18th of January. It's a day-night match, 2:20 local time. The game commences. Check your local guides, and tickets available from those numbers. So Thursday night at the MCG, they'll be packed in from the rafters. A lot of Sri Lankan support here tonight. There'll be so many waiting to see their side go well against Australia on Thursday. Until then, from the wide world of sports team, very good night.